Hello and welcome to today's episode of Dr. Simone's Mindspace. Today live from steaming hot 29 degrees Celsius Zurich, and everyone is on holidays here and a lot of people in the city for the annual street parade, and that brings a lot of international people here to camp around the lake and enjoy the very colorful, very bright and happy parade tomorrow. So with that said, summertime playtime is the topic of today, and it's still the last week or the last 2 weeks of our Swiss summer holidays for schools. And many parents around the world, not only here in Switzerland, are currently spending more time with their children than during their usual working days. School holidays are usually longer than parents' holiday weeks off work. So that is obviously resulting in lots of organization, additional financial costs, challenges to meet all the family members' needs, tension, family, couples versus alone time. So there's a lot of things going on during this time of the year. So how do we deal with summer break as a family, couple, and individual parent is what I wanted to discuss today. And took some time myself, not to be at any means perfect in that either, but to write down a practical guide to summer school break. So what I would highly recommend you is to discuss in advance your expectations, plan extra buffer zones to remain spontaneous, flexible, and reduce tension. Engage in activities as a family, yet also set aside time as a couple and me time for each family member. These all sound super easy, but they require a lot of organization, a lot of preparation, and might not be as spontaneous and happily as one does maybe remember from times without family, children, that means. Organize support and childcare in advance to secure the availability. Plan couples' time together in advance. Agree on times during the day each one takes for me time. Meet friends over the day. Your house isn't a hotel. And also your parents' house isn't your hotel. So that might be another aspect to consider. Surround yourself with people that feel like sunshine, especially during these precious times when you're on holiday. Meet fellow ladies to spend some girls' time and chat. Choose your own four walls, especially with small children. I did not, for some of the holiday, and I highly recommend you to do so. Order dinner in at night rather than going out for dinner, especially when it's so hot and summery in the cities, and often a better experience for everyone. But it also makes the feeling of being out and about still a little more special than just cooking at home. Of course, organizing child support to be out as a couple is definitely something worth to consider, but make it maybe as comfortable and yet still interesting as possible. Choose your own restaurant, order in rather than sitting in overcrowded restaurants. Of course, overly touristy in summer is also something to think about, and might be nicer to just have some lobster rolls in your hotel or holiday house than sitting in an overcrowded restaurant eating your lobster rolls there. And tension and conflicts are more intense and more loaded in the summer, especially, or in any holidays, but especially in the summer holidays that are so long, because you suddenly are spending more time together than you would otherwise do, and often also in more constrained spaces, outside of everyone's everyday routines, and then might be also not as comfortable to be in, and maybe also with additional family members and different expectations. So be mindful of that, and really do try your utmost best to find these buffers and find also time where, as mentioned, family can recharge as nuclear families, family time with each individual parent, with their child or children, and couples time, and very important also, set aside some me time. I hope this practical summer guide, or any guide for a longer time as a family, has been helpful for you. And if you have great ideas what you do as a family, as an individual, or as a couple, please do not hesitate to reach out and share these with us all. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have an amazing summer with as little tension and as much quality time as a family or couple or individual. Thank you for listening, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Talk soon.